For all things health and fitness, this is the Army Gymnastics Podcast.
The Army Gymnastics Podcast.
Discover a fitter, healthier you at ArmyGymnastics.com.
Welcome to AG Podcast, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into, well, something pretty exciting, the top fitness gear coming our way in 2025. Think innovation meeting performance.
Yeah, it's a really fast-moving space. And looking at the latest stuff, it's amazing to see how technology and just a better understanding of our bodies are coming together.
Absolutely. And for everyone listening, your own fitness journey, maybe you're chasing a PB, maybe you're focused on overall health or just want more energy, that journey is so personal.
Right.
And the gear we pick, the tools we use, they can genuinely make a difference. It's not just about gadgets. It's about finding smarter ways to boost your workouts, boost your well-being.
Exactly. And we've really dug into a lot of sources for this, reviews, manufacturer details, expert opinions, you name it.
Yeah, I tried to cover all the bases.
Our mission really was to cut through the noise and find the truly exciting stuff for next year, the innovations that can actually help you on your path.
Okay, great. Let's jump in. Wearables seem like the obvious place to start. Everyone's talking about the Apple Watch Series 10. Big 10th anniversary, right?
It is, yeah. And it seems like Apple's really leaning into the well-being features for this one. We're hearing about a bigger screen and, crucially, better battery life. Finally.
That battery life is always the big one. Okay, so what's new on the health side? I heard something about a Vitals app.
Yes, the Vitals app. This sounds pretty interesting. It tracks key health metrics while you sleep. Heart rate, respiratory rate, temperature, that sort of thing.
Okay, standard stuff.
Well, here's the twist. If, say, 2 or more of those metrics drift outside your usual range, you get a notification.
Ah, so it's looking for deviations.
Exactly. And it doesn't just flag it. It offers context, potential reasons why things might be off. This is all informed by their big Apple Heart and Movement study and clinical.
That could be genuinely useful. Almost like a little heads up from your wrist. What about for people really focused on training? I saw mention of a training load feature.
Yeah, and WatchOS 11. That's designed to help you manage workout intensity. Figure out if you're maybe pushing too hard or if you've got room to go harder.
So avoiding burnout or undertraining?
Precisely. It looks at the cumulative stress from your workouts over time, helping you make smarter calls about rest and intensity. It's about sustainable training.
Makes sense. Now, another big health feature mentioned is sleep apnea detection. That sounds potentially huge. How does that work?
It's quite clever, actually. They're using the accelerometer, the motion sensor, to pick up on tiny movements related to your breathing patterns during sleep.
Okay.
This feeds into a new metric, breathing disturbances, in the health app. If the watch detects patterns that consistently suggest sleep apnea might be present, it'll notify you.
Wow. And then what?
It gives you information you can take straight to your doctor. Apparently, it can generate a PDF report showing your breathing disturbance data over the last 3 months.
That's really bridging the gap between consumer tech and actual healthcare. Is the detection reliable?
Well, they claim the algorithm was developed using machine learning on a huge data set from clinical sleep studies. And they did a big validation study where people flagged by the watch were confirmed to have sleep apnea via traditional tests.
Impressive.
Yeah, they're expecting FDA authorization and planning to roll it out in over 150 countries like this month. So wide availability.
That's quite the rollout. Okay, beyond the health tech, what about the watch itself? Any design changes?
Yeah, it's apparently almost 10% thinner, which should make it more comfortable, especially for workouts or sleeping.
Nice.
And charging is way faster. Like 15 minutes gets you 8 hours of use, and 30 minutes gets you to 80%. Less downtime.
Always good. Any new looks?
Yep. Some new finishes, polished aluminum in jet black and rose gold, and polished titanium in natural gold and slate. A bit more refined.
Okay, so thinner, faster charging, new finishes. And WatchOS 11 brings other updates, too.
Right. Things like more customizable activity rings, a smart stack for info at a glance, a revamped Photos face, the Translate app on your wrist, and that double tap gesture is still there.
Seems pretty packed.
Oh, and they're still pushing the environmental angle.
Yeah.
Carbon neutral options with certain bands using recycled materials.
So it really feels like Apple is trying to make the Series 10 the ultimate all-in-one health and fitness device. How does this stack up against dedicated trackers like Whoop?
That's the big question, isn't it? I saw a quote from the Women's Health editor-in-chief who tests tons of this stuff. She suggested the Series 10 might even dethrone those specialty devices.
Really? Why?
Her point was, while Whoop is amazing for deep performance analytics and our-nails sleep tracking, the new Apple Watch, with all these added health features, might just be comprehensive enough for most people who want that all-in-one convenience.
Interesting take. So is Whoop doing anything to respond to any whispers about the Whoop 5.0?
There are definitely rumors. People are expecting, maybe even more advanced tracking, perhaps a slimmer band, better durability, improved battery and charging, maybe more integrations too.
But still focused on performance.
Seems like it. Their core identity is really about that deep dive into performance data, recovery metrics.
Yeah.
Less about being a general smartwatch. Different philosophies, really.
Right. Catering to slightly different needs or priorities. Okay, let's shift gears from wearables to actual training equipment. The TRX suspension trainer keeps popping up. What's the deal with that?
The TRX, it's basically just these really strong straps with handles. You anchor them to something solid, a door, a tree, a fence post, whatever.
When you use your body weight.
Exactly. It uses your own body weight for resistance. You can get a full body workout just with these straps.
What makes it innovative, though? It sounds simple.
The innovation is in its simplicity and versatility. You just change your body angle or adjust the strap length, and boom, the exercise gets easier or harder. So literally anyone can use it, from beginners to pros.
And it's portable, right?
Super portable. Weighs hardly anything, packs down small. Huge plus compared to a bulky home gym setup.
So perfect for someone short on space or who travels a lot?
Absolutely. Think about someone working from home. They can hook it onto a door for a quick, tough workout between calls. Or if you're traveling, throw it in your bag, use it in the hotel room, or find a park. Easy.
And there are actual functional benefits beyond just convenience.
Oh, definitely. TRX is all about functional movement, hitting those stabilizer muscles, building serious core strength. That's huge for preventing injuries and just moving better long term.
Because you're constantly having to stabilize yourself.
Exactly. Your core is working pretty much the whole time. And another thing TRX emphasizes is that it works with your body's natural movement patterns. You don't necessarily need perfect, rigid form like with some heavy weights to avoid getting hurt.
That's good to know, especially for people starting out. I saw mentions of other TRX gear too, like the Rip Trainer and Y-Bell, longevity folk.
Yeah, those build on the same ideas. The Rip Trainer is this bar attached to a resistance cord, great for rotational power, core stability, really important stuff.
Right.
And the Y-Bell is this cool hybrid thing, kind of like a kettlebell, dumbbell, and medicine ball, all in one. Super versatile, encourages good form. The common thread is resistance training and mindful movement, focusing on quality over just quantity. Good for the long haul.
Okay, let's talk recovery. Crucial piece of the puzzle. The Trigger Point GRID foam roller seems to be a favorite. Why this specific roller?
The GRD's design is pretty unique. It has this patented grid pattern on the surface with different zones, some wider, some narrower, different densities.
Yeah, what does that do?
It allows for more targeted self-massage or self-myofascial release.
Yeah.
You roll on it, applying pressure, and those different zones help break up muscle knots, adhesions, and boost blood flow to the area. Helps with soreness and healing.
So it's like giving yourself a deep tissue massage, basically.
That's a good way to put it. CNET called it a DIY deep tissue massage. It's affordable, and people find it really helps with flexibility and just easing muscle tightness. You feel it right away, but the long-term flexibility gains are key too.
Can you give an example, like for a runner?
Sure. So a runner finishes a tough session, calves are feeling tight. They grab the GRID roller, put it under their calf, and use their body weight to slowly roll back and forth.
Targeting the tight spots.
Exactly. The different ridges let you vary the pressure. They can work out those knots, get the blood flowing, maybe do it right after the run or even later while watching TV. Makes recovery active, not passive.
Simple, effective. Okay, moving into the home gym now. Two interesting pieces. The Joro MR280 water rower and the Kabuki transformer bar. Let's start with the rower. What's special about the Joro?
Well, first off, it looks great. It's made from solid oak, which is pretty premium for home gear, and its sturdy supports up to 330 pounds.
And it's a water rower. How does that feel?
The water tank, with these enlarged blades inside, gives a really smooth, kind of immersive feel. It mimics rowing on actual water pretty closely. And you adjust resistance just by adding or removing water. Simple.
More natural than air or magnetic rowers, maybe?
A lot of people find it smoother, yeah. More engaging. Plus, this one has a Bluetooth monitor that connects to apps like KinoMap, so you get interactive workouts. Has a phone holder, too.
Nice. What about storage? Rowers can be bulky.
Big advantage here. Folds up 180 degrees. stands vertically, takes up much less space. And get this, patented sealing means you don't have to drain the water every time you store it.
Oh, that's huge. Draining water rowers is a pain.
Definitely a key selling point.
What are people saying about it? Any downsides?
Mostly positive. People like the build quality, the smooth row, easy assembly. Apparently it's like 90% pre-assembled. Some folks mention it can be a bit noisy when you're really going hard. And a few very experienced rowers felt the max resistance wasn't quite challenging enough for them. But overall, pretty well received.
Yeah.
Oh, and they throw in an extended KinoMap subscription, which is a nice bonus.
Okay, cool. Now, the Kabuki Transformer bar from Rogue, this sounds different. A specialty barbell.
Yeah, this thing is seriously versatile. It's designed for adaptability. It has 6 different settings for where you put the weights and 4 levels of difficulty adjustment. That gives you 24 different variations.
24 variations from one bar. How?
It's got these adjustable sleeves that change the weight distribution, plus it has both short and long handles, and they're knurled for good grip. You can hold it in different ways to change how an exercise feels and what muscles it hits.
So you can mimic different types of specialty bars.
Kind of, yeah. Like using the shorter handles forward can feel similar to a safety squat bar, hitting your lats hard, but you have way more options. It makes it useful for everyone, from beginners learning mechanics to elite athletes doing very specific work.
Is it fiddly to adjust?
Nope, it's supposed to be really easy, uses a simple pop pin thing, quick changes, and it's built like a tank. Made in America, lifetime warranty. Row quality.
And it's not just for squats, I assume.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Great for squats, yes, and can even help with spine alignment, they say. But people use it for lunges, step-ups, good mornings, carries, core work, all sorts of stuff.
So it could replace several other bars in a home gym?
Potentially, yeah. Saves space, saves money in the long run if you're going to buy multiple specialty bars. And they've thought about storage, too. It can stand vertically, and you can even take the sleeves off to make it shorter if you have low ceilings.
Sounds like a really smart piece of engineering for strength training. Okay, lastly, just a quick touch on portable gear in general. Seems like a growing trend.
Absolutely. With more people traveling or living in smaller spaces, there's huge demand for fitness gear you can take anywhere. We're seeing really good compact options now.
Like what?
Oh, quality jump ropes, those little core sliders, portable pull-up bars for doorways, resistance band sets that offer serious tension, yoga mats that fold up super small, even travel-sized phone rollers.
Makes it easier to stay consistent no matter where you are.
Exactly. Fewer excuses, right? It's all about making fitness fit your life.
Well, this has been a fantastic look at what's coming in 2025. It's really clear that innovation isn't slowing down. There are options popping up for pretty much every need: tracking, training, recovery, portability.
But what's really cool is how these tools empower you to tailor your fitness journey. Whether you want deeper health insights, more engaging workouts, or better recovery tools, there are more sophisticated, more accessible options becoming available.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? With all this new tech and clever equipment on the horizon, what new goals could you set for yourself in 2025? What new levels could you reach?
Yeah, the possibilities are definitely expanding. It's an exciting time to be focused on fitness and well-being.
Absolutely. For expert fitness advice and personalized plans tailored to your goals, don't forget to visit ArmyGymnastics.com. That's your go-to resource. Start your journey today at ArmyGymnastics.com.
Thanks for listening. For all things health and fitness, subscribe to our newsletter today. Find out more at ArmyGymnastics.com.